we go. Go dig a hole. Dig a hole. Alright. We can survive this drop. We just can't survive the one in there yet. It's too far down now. Nah, I think no. I don't know. I feel like I could almost survive that drop. Let me turn this TV down because I don't need it. Alrighty. Oh, oh. We are getting close to having this thing dug out. This one dug out. Doo-doo. Bow, 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 now, bow, now, now. Alright. Dig hole. That game last night, my last stream, it was a little creepy. It was definitely creepy. I enjoyed that game. Definitely gave me a little bit of nightmares. Just a little bit. Dig a hole. pain. Sorry, I'm over here pausing, just responding back to some people. Hello there. I do have a mic. I'm sorry I keep pausing and stuff like that. Talk to roommate, mom. I'm doing talks. So I end up pausing. Just digging this hole right here. This is just one of the many holes that needs to be dug out. Yo, get out of my way. Thank you. Thank you, Kim. If you want to come help, it would be definitely appreciated. I've got pickaxes. We don't have to collect much. It definitely helps things get faster. I could show you the idea. I could give you the idea real quick and show you what I'm doing over here. And if you like the idea, you can. If you want to join, you do not have to help me on my world. The only requirements here is respect people's areas. If you want resources, ask, don't just take somebody's resources. And pretty much don't grief somebody's building. If it does happen, I roll back. I will roll back. but but by all means, help is always appreciated. But it's not required to join the realm, as I know people don't necessarily like to dig a lot. My build requires a lot of digging before this build requires a lot of digging before it starts to get its looks. But I will explain the final outcome, and if you like the idea, you're more than welcome to come and help. Let's go over here and give you a bird's eye view, and I'll explain what we're doing here. And while I'm doing that, I'm probably going to partake. Aerial view, because this is a big build. Just go over here. And like I tell most people, like literally one extra person cuts the time in half. Alright, this is the build. This is what I'm working on. It's huge. That's gotta be dug out. That's gotta be these four gotta be dug out. This area's gotta be dug out. This area's gotta be dug out. And in between that's gotta be dug out. This is gonna be a glass tube that I cut in four. They're gonna be separated in four. It's gonna go water, lava, water, lava. That one's gonna be full water, full lava. That one's gonna be cut this way. It'll go half lava, half water, and on this side it's gonna go half water, half lava, the opposite way. And this is gonna be a staircase that spirals and cuts through the tubes as it's spiraling up around here. And this is gonna be another tube that goes lava, water, lava, water, lava, water, lava, water, lava, water. And that's gonna be those separate are gonna be spiraling the opposite direction of the staircase. So it's definitely got a long ways to go. But I've got my little mending machine right there. I've got a XP. Well, that's the XP farm. I've got a bone meal farm that leads into a sugarcane farm to turn into paper so we could sell for emeralds. I've got villagers that you could buy any fully upgraded enchantment, max level enchantment at. Just putting in work. Putting in work. Let's go back down digging. That is the build. There are other stuff that needs to be done, so necessarily digging out isn't the only thing that I need done or help with. But a lot of it does require digging. I think I think all we'll need to do is go down one more time and we'll be done with this. This one. Dig, dig, dig a hole. Dig, dig a hole. dig a hole. Pretty sure we'll only need to go down one more time. And it will be done. And this one will be done. We're very close to it. Because we're close to bottom now. Almost got it. Got this one dug out at least. Little by little. Oh, look, diamonds. Take them. That's just temporary. That's just the staircase up and out of this thing. That'll be gone. And this cobblestone will be turned into glass. This will be full of lava, water, and lava. Pretty much lava and water. Right? A lot. I imagine I'll dig at least about roughly 3 million blocks before this is done. Roughly, I think. I don't know exactly how big this thing is. I don't know how many blocks I'm gonna end up digging. I just know it's gonna be so much. We're almost to the 2 mil. So I think it might be more than 3, but I don't know. It'd be crazy if there's more. Eventually, we'll get some beacons made to make this thing faster, to speed up faster. I've already dug quite a bit here. We will be almost done with one tube. I don't know why I did this myself and made myself, this mega build. But I'm like, yeah, let's do it. It's like, this is a great idea. So great. Oh, yeah. This is... But I'm almost done with this one. And the other 4 tubes are at least down to the deep slate. It's gonna take so long. I've already been working at this for an hour, and I've gone down maybe 2 or 3 levels. The outline of this thing, just to get the outline done with this cobblestone, it took forever. It took a lot of inventories just on that alone. It's crazy. I emptied out all these tubes down to at least the deep slate, and I had to work on like some of the center part, but I stopped as soon as I was done with the outline. I was like, I don't need no more cobblestone. I could just dig, and I got all my pickaxes here with me. So if they, all I need to do is collect resources, the gems and coal, iron, lapis lazuli, redstone, copper, the basics. Any other materials, if needed, can be gotten later on. But to speed up the process, we're just letting it fall. I've got my inventory full of other things so it doesn't pick it up and I don't have to keep on wasting time to drop it out of my inventory. If I find a new resource, I'll just stack a resource and create room for it. I just need like an army, just like a whole bunch of people here digging. It'd be done so fast. So fast. It'd still take a while, but it's having like 8 people here mining. It'd take this build be done times 8 times faster. Right now we're on starter mode speed. 1 man, million blocks. Nothing but time. Literally. That's all I got is time. Make sure this thing gets picked up. It's in my inventory. I tend to forget. I've lost a lot of beds because I've just placed them down, picked them up, and had a full inventory. And forgot to. Because there's resources on the ground. When I picked up the bed, didn't realize I didn't have an open spot. 5 minutes goes by. I'm like, Well, 15 minutes goes by when it's nighttime, and it's like, you need to go to sleep. And I'm like, well, where's my bed? It has happened so many times. I've literally got a chest full of beds made for it. I decided to keep them after I made the villagers down there by my machine. I think when we go down one more time, it might be almost done. There shouldn't be too much more after that. Hopefully not. We'll find out. Right. I do plan on collecting a chest full of each item that you can make on this game. Hopefully. Try to get a chest full of each item. And welcome in, Crowley. Thank you for joining. I don't think you got to see this build yet, have you, Castle? Crowley got to see the build. I don't. Did you ever see the build? Did I ever show you the and give you what I'm working on here? Did I ever give you the eye view of it? I don't think I have. And is that Castell Gaming? Am I saying that right? All right. Well, after this, then I will. After I'm done clearing this, I will go give you that eye view real quick, and I'll explain what all this because this digging has a meaning. It's not just to dig a big hole. I promise you. I'm not doing this just to dig. Alrighty. Alright. We'll go give you this big eye, this view. This is why I don't play hardcore mode, because this alone would put my life, and I die on here. There's no way. I'd lose it all. This would not even be looking this way. It got 10 more views since last night? Oh, that's awesome. 11 more views, actually. We were at 36, I think, when we hopped off. We will be playing more of that today. It was fun. I quite enjoyed getting the shit scared out of myself. Like, it was fun. I think Castle, you hopped in while I was in that hole digging. That's all you seen. It's that little hole. It's just a bunch of digging. It really is. 100%. I've enjoyed it. It's been a fun playthrough so far. And when you hear the amount, like, this is the craziest, this is the biggest build I've ever done. And ever worked on. Let's go on up here. Make sure we got a clear view of this. Alright, so this is the build. The outline, this is what you see there. That outline already goes all the way to bedrock and back up with cobblestone, so when we're digging out, we know exactly where to stop. That's so all we gotta do is just pretty much dig. Yeah. So these are gonna be glass pillars. Right? This is gonna be a glass pillar, and we're gonna kind of cut it in half in four ways. Split that, split it again, so it'll have four different slots, and we go lava, water, lava, water, and then that too will be a full thing of water, This one's going to be full of lava. This one's going to get cut in half like this. These two will be cut in half like this. This side will be filled with lava. This side will be filled with water. And on this side, it's going to be opposite. This side will be filled with water, and this one's going to be filled with lava. And then you've got this circle that cuts through here, and this is not going to be a full thing. What this is actually going to be a spiral staircase that spirals up, cutting through these tubes as it spirals up around this center tube. And then this is going to be another glass tube that's going to go lava, water, lava, water, lava, water, lava, water, lava, water, lava, water, lava, and repeat. And they're going to actually be, it's not going to be just straight tubes going up. These tubes are going to be like spiraling like this, going up, doing a spiral around, going the opposite directions of this staircase. So when you're running up this, this is going to, I think it'll look absolutely amazing. I plan on like with the staircase that goes up, not really stair, but pretty much a bridge staircase, so forth. Underneath it's gonna have like chains, and we're gonna have like chains with cages for our villagers over there that sell us our stuff. And that's not even the biggest part. This is all right, because then at the bottom we're gonna have a pyramid that goes out in all directions. This build is literally roughly 1,000 by 1,000, pretty much, because we're gonna have like a little upside down pyramid that goes out, and and the ground is literally gonna be one big map of the world. Like the floor will be a map. I found out you could do that. Thank you. I do appreciate your stopping by and coming back in and chatting. But that's kind of the build. That's the idea of the build. So all this dirt that you see will potentially have to get. That's why I'm saying if I get the more help I can get on this, the quicker it goes. If not, like I'm mainly gonna get this done first. Like the pyramid, I'm gonna have to dig out some of this so when I'm doing the spiral, I could have somebody help me. Let me know that it's spiraling good, that it's not too steep of an angle, and it's kind of a nice gradient, but it's going up type deal. So I'll need like an eye view of it to get some help, and this will be turned into the glass. Then we'll start doing the we'll work on the pyramid and the maze. I also will be making. It's called the maze because underneath all this there will be the most. It's going to be the simplest maze ever, but I promise you, I believe it will be the most impossible maze anybody has ever tried to complete on Minecraft. I think it'll be the hardest maze ever done. It's easy. It's real simple. Everybody's gonna look at it like, nah, that'll be easy until you go in there and then you get lost. And then when you get, all right, I'm gonna take y'all to the maze. I'm going to explain what I'm going to do with said maze, and you can let me know if you think it is going to be the most easiest complicated maze anybody is. It's not complicated, but to complete it, to actually find it, I think it will be I think it will be near impossible. Enough that I will probably be offering a gift, a prize if anybody ever completes it. It hasn't been started yet, but I think that it will be the most impossible maze. And I'm willing, like, even those that help build the maze, help complete the maze, will still be able to participate in said being able to get said gift. So even if you work on it, I still think you will never be able to figure it out. Think it'd be impossible. Near impossible. Alright, so let's go. Let's go explain this maze. Simple explanation. Alright. And that's the start of the pyramid. Go here. And this is where the maze will start. Literally where the maze will start. Okay. So, it's going to be a pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5 by 5. Each one's going to be a 5 by 5. Alright? So each line, you just take it straight. You literally just dig straight. You dig straight. Alright? You son of a bitch, don't hit me! The pain, I can't move. Oh god. The pain just needs to go away. I won't get lost now. It hasn't been started for me to be able to get lost. But literally, we're going to dig that way, dig this way, straight. Alright? And I'm going to crosshatch it. I'm literally going to crosshatch. It's literally no matter which. And the plan is to make it no matter which way you look, it looks the same. Give me, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Mom needs to talk to me real quick. Give me 1 second. All right. Sorry about that, everybody. Okay. So it's literally. Let me find. We'll take this, and the walls are gonna look the same. I'm gonna end up changing the colors. Okay. I'm thinking of black or white. Have like the floors look the same. The walls look the same. The torches are placed the same. So you'll walk up and you have like it's literally just a big crosshatch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll literally just crosshatch it. So it'll be a bunch of these square pillars. But no matter if you look left, if you look right, if you look behind you, no matter which way you go, it's going to look the same. There will be one way in, one way out, and it's going to be a massive amount of these lines. Just a big, massive crosshatch. But no matter which way you look, yes, no matter which way you look, it's going to be exactly the same. When people go for it, when people try and they want to complete for the gift, I'm taking the cords off. You will not have cords. You will not know what cords you are. So it's not going to be a straight shot. So you're going to have to turn. You're going to have to make a left. You're going to have to make a right, and the chances of it will be near impossible for you to complete. It's completable, but good luck. Because, like, I'm not going to put it, like, 100 blocks. It's going to be some blocks out. That means it could be 1,000 blocks that way, 2,000 blocks that way. The exit will be in, could be anywhere, anywhere. But the whole time it's just crosshatched. There's no difference. No matter which way you go, it's gonna be seeming like you're going the same way. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What do you think? You think it's gonna be impossible? I think it's gonna be near impossible. And the more people that come and help me take this out, the bigger this maze gets. The bigger it gets. The floor will look the same. The ceilings are gonna look the same. Like everything, no matter which way you go, will look the same. Like I said, I'm willing to put money. Nobody will ever figure it out. I'm willing to put a gift. Charge people $5. They could win 100. You'll never get it. I'll raise the price every time somebody tries and don't complete it. But yeah, that's the idea. Literally, pillar. You go up, pillar. You look this way, it is gonna be pillar. It's gonna look the same no matter which way you go. So that's the idea of my maze. And then that'll be the same way, and it just on and on and on and on. Just no matter. There's so many. There'll be so many routes of where it could be. Make it where the exit is in one of the pillars. Make it where it's in one of the pillars, right? So possibly. So you have to literally look. You have to change your directions. You have to go. So that I think that would make it. Hello. Make it even more harder. Make it where they're gonna have to look at the pillars. They're gonna have to go and check the pillars. And then even if you want to try to backtrack, it's gonna be hard to find your way back. It's you know you're not gonna be able to go do the left right. There is is going to be pretty much impossible to to complete. Thank you for joining. Okay, so level 58. I think we're gonna need to go down and dig 2 more levels, what it seems like. So this is an extremely, extremely big build. It's definitely a mega build. And I'm willing to do it by myself if I have to. So far all of this has been I've done it. Had a little bit of help, but not I can't say a great amount. So far that is the plan here. I wonder. I did it. I did it. I survived. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we're gonna have to do one more time. To do it one more time. What type of games do y'all like watching and playing? And what time would y'all like me to play Bendy? Horror and Minecraft. So horror games and Minecraft. Okay. I've got one horror game. I think it's Fear Project Origin. 2 p.m. your time? Alright, it's 2 p.m. my time right now. I've been playing for an hour has. Alright. So about another hour. Sounds good. I will do that. That's when we'll start our. I'll go down a little bit beforehand so I can get you me something, but at 3 o'clock, I will bring up. We'll bring up Bindi and the Ink Machine. It was fun. I really enjoyed it. It is very, very creepy. But so far, absolutely great game. Great game. Alrighty. That's pretty much what I'll be doing when I hop off. Go give me something to eat real quick, eat my lunch. Gotta make sure I get my food in. I have a problem with sitting here playing for hours and just not eating. So I gotta remind myself that food is an important thing in survival. Invincible. I don't think so. It does not sound familiar. The movie does not sound familiar. What is it on? Steam, Hulu, Netflix, Paramount, Disney, Crunchyroll, Peacock, Prime. Okay, so on Prime. Let me screenshot that. I will check that out. I have most of those that I called out. That's how I know about them. I've been on Prime with Game of Thrones, and I don't know how I feel about it. I like the dragons, but like the rest of the show is, dude, it's terrible. I don't like it. I like the dragons. That's about it. The only good part about that show was the dragons. Other than that, I think those people should be in jail. Whoever made that show series, for real, for real. It's crazy. But I started watching that because of House of the Dragons. I don't even know if I want to watch that. I started House of Better Call Saul. That ain't been too bad. I tend to watch series that have more than like one season, 1 to 2 seasons, because like I like a good storyline. I like. I don't watch something that's not too long and it's not. Oh, well, this is okay. Like could have done better. Could have watched something else type deal. And listen, I am proof that people could go off of two brain cells. That's just all I'm saying. I'm joking. Dig, dig, dig a hole. I don't want to dig no more, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. Ugh. The pain is real. Ah, Jeebus. He broke a light switch? How did he break a light switch? Whoops. Well, well, well. Bet you didn't see that coming. He's got the lightsaber. No need for light anymore. We don't need this button here. Who needs a light switch? I got an electric fan. You know what the problem with the electric fan and electric ceiling fan is? It comes with no pull string. So if you lose the remote, good luck. Good luck turning on and off your fan. Good luck turning on your light. Good luck. Good luck. Ask me how I know. I lost my remote for a good week. I had to pull out a lamp. We're close to the bottom. Did you see that? very nice of you. I'm sure they appreciate it. I'm about to go to y'all's channels and check it out. And check out all the hard work you put in. Jesus Christ. Give me 1 second. It's getting real warm in this room. I need to turn my AC on. It's just crazy. What are you doing, dog? Hold up. My dog just ripped up. It's stuffing out of this. Give me 1 second. I'm just extremely overheated right now. This is crazy. I'm usually comfortable in like 81, so I don't know why 77 is making me feel like this. But my body just got extremely warm, and it doesn't, necessarily feel right. So I just gotta let my body cool down for a second here. This is crazy. Hold up. I don't know if I'm seeing things, but it looks like my AC might be fucking stiff. I don't know if that's blowing out smoke or what. Or if it's just really warm and really, really cold outside. Or if it's the water. But it definitely looks like it's pouring out something. It looks like it's blowing out smoke from where I'm sitting at. This is crazy. This heat here has been ridiculous. Let me go check this out. What I think it is just really, really warm in my room, and that cold air that is blowing out, I can see it. It was raining. It hasn't been like thundering here, but it's definitely been raining. But we've been needing it. Past couple of days been like 90s and in the hundreds. And it's just crazy. I saw a meme. I don't know if you ever played Super Mario 3, but there's a world on there where the sun's trying to kill you. And it's kind of like life right now. The sun is. I don't know how it could be like 80 degrees in my room and it's raining outside. 80 degrees and it's raining. Make sure I got my bed. How are you? Yeah. It's mainly why I don't like. As you can see, I've been streaming since like 12. I'll be going for a while. Mainly almost all day, if possible. We're almost done with this one. We could see it. Nah, you dad like. Nah, I can't do that. That's too little. That's too little sleep. I don't even wake up until 9:10. I wake up like 6, 7, but in the morning. But I'm going back to sleep until 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. No, I ain't had like my body looks at the clock and it's like it's I'm not ready. Ain't no way I could. I could back in the day when I was younger. I'm getting too old. I fight staying awake during the day. If I'm bored, I get tired. Boredom has a feeling, and that feeling is tired. I think the longest I've ever stayed up was the weekend. I stayed up from Friday in the morning until Sunday night at 12 o'clock one time. Literally, I was playing Warframe It's like the only game I played at the time was Warframe, and I played that religiously. I woke up and I got on the game, and I played that game until I went to sleep. There was the grind was real, and then they made it easy mode. So I was like, you know what, I like this. Tell me I gotta grind for all this stuff, and y'all just gonna make it easy for people? That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. I can't say I was great at school. I can't say it would probably been better if I paid attention. But I had a B for school for since I was young. But you need to take me out of this class and put me in it. I'm not like they took me out of class and I was actually like I enjoyed it. I mean, not been the easiest, but I enjoyed it. And put me in some classes that are just easy. Like what? I get it. I got ADHD. It's hard for me to stay focused. But the moment they did that, I'm like, rebel. But now I should have paid a little bit more attention. Learn. Not like it. Like for me, it's not. It's not that big important that I have my education because like I'm broken. I'm legitimately broken. I was born broken. So though I wish I could work, it's not necessarily an option for me. And so I didn't necessarily need school. Technically, I won't. Like I was born with a back problem, and so for me, like working, I mean, you need education to work, and like I'm too broken to work. I'm not saying I'm dumb, but with that mindset, I slacked off, and to be fairly honest, I probably should, I'm right now. I feel like I would have done better if I didn't slack off, even if I didn't use it to work. But staying focused, it's like, but I didn't learn that until I was a little bit older. It's kind of young. When I was young, I was just mindset like ADHD is kind of you don't necessarily think too much. If it seems enjoyable, we're kind of, or if it bores us, it's kind of hard to keep focus on it. And to find enjoyment. If we don't enjoy it, we're not like. But if we could learn to enjoy shit, we could hyper focus on stuff. Believe me, I can hyper focus on a lot of things that like this. Sit here to say much, but it definitely touches my ADHD. It definitely gets me focused. I'm in. Like y'all coming in and talking helps even so much more. Usually, I enjoy talking. That's the thing with ADHD. I enjoy it. But I'm not gonna lie, if you don't catch enough viewers in here, I'm not gonna do a lot of talking. I'm not gonna sit here and talk to myself. Like when somebody pops in, I'll start talking. If that number changes, I start talking. But if it doesn't change, I'm sitting here kind of talking to myself in my head. And for me, school was quite easy, man. School was quite easy. Literally, the classes that I had, I mean, they weren't necessarily special ed, but they were considered it when full blown that. It was more of I needed there was a second teacher. It was regular, it wasn't dumbed down, and it was just a second teacher in case I needed to, in case I get off and I need them to iterate and kind of catch me back up, if that makes sense, with the group. Cause I'm sorry, I have a problem. I cannot sit here and you sit here and talk and me write it down. Listen to you trying to talk and then me and then trying to put it in my own words like that. No, my brain and brain don't work that fast. Like it does. My brain works fast, but going from brain to out here sometimes no. And writing is definitely not one of those things. I'm gonna stuck on a part. I'm not gonna, while I'm trying to write the one thing down, you're speaking, and I'm totally missing that. Totally missing what you're saying. Because I am now trying to write down, and I've got to focus a little bit on writing. Like, it's. But for me, man, I found out that literally I didn't really have to do anything in school, because at the end, before they gave me my grades, most of the teachers like, all right, you can make up any work that you missed. You won't get a full 100 on it, or you won't be able to get an A on it, but you can get at least a B or a high C. You can get it's either a B or a high C, which would be enough if you did, if you didn't do too bad on your quizzes and stuff. That was enough to get you through. So I would literally wait. And then, like, in the last 2 days, 3 days, I would do a full school year's worth of work. I'm like, all right, I can do this. I enjoy this. I enjoy not doing any work during all the week and just knocking it out. Yeah, fuck yeah. Like, take care of it in 2 days. Why not? It was great. But knowledge is good to have. Information is good to have. Being willing to look up and not having a one set mind state that this is exactly how things are, more than, yeah, certain things are certain, but then, not everything is certain. Some things don't have to be done the same way to get the same results, but I was big on math. Hate reading. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. Hate it. It, like, I can read some poems. Like, if it's written in poetry form, I'm all about it. If it's a book and a fairy tale book, You can put it in my face unless that thing has got me full focus within the first 2 pages. I'm bored already. I'm probably going to not read it. I'm not. I'm not. It's not right. I don't like it. But being smart get you farther. Having some knowledge of things get you can get you a good ways in this world. In this life and make things a lot easier. But I always had a big problem. I slept through so much. My math teacher, I surprised my math teacher. My ninth grade year, I slept through most of the class. I pulled a barely passing grade. Like he was surprised. Like math was also my favorite. It was pretty easy for me. Most math was common sense. Once I learned the basics and stuff, I generally got most things. So I would fall asleep. I would not bring any pencils, papers. Like I always had barely passed the first semester. Second semester came, I pulled a A. And my second semester, I barely passed the first semester. I mean, a couple points off. Had to retake it. I would have had to retake. Second semester pulled an A. He was like, he pulled me aside. He's like, "How'd you do this?" Like this, like he pulled me. Was like, "Is that how'd you get this A?" And then he knew. He was like, first off, like you never came to my class with a pencil. You never brought paper. You always had to borrow it. You were always sleeping, your head down. In my class, like you've got to know the portion, the first semester portion of my class to get the second semester portion to be able to make a good grade. You know. I told him I was just because my head was down. You think I was sleeping doesn't mean I wasn't listening. My ass was asleep. I'm just good at math. I was just good at math. And it just came easy. But it blew that man's mind. Like afterwards, like I would skip. Like he would catch me out in the hall. Be like, what are you doing? I mean, I ain't even gotta ask you what you doing. Say, but I passed. I was passing. All right, it is 2:50. In order to make that time period for 3 o'clock, I am going to run up these stairs. We're gonna put the character up. I'm gonna go get me something to eat real quick, and then I am going to bring up Bendy in the ice in the ink machine. We'll head to that one. 3 o'clock, 3:05 at the latest. That it will be back up. I meant to get off at 3:45, but I was talking. Got sidetracked. Looked up to see the time. I'm like, okay, well, I'm just gonna make me a sandwich of PBJ. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Peanut butter. Little bunny. My dreams were not comfortable dreams last night because of said game. Thank y'all for watching, and I will be back live in roughly 10 minutes. I'm gonna go eat, and I will be back. Again, thank y'all for joining. Thank y'all for watching, and until next time.